Good morning, guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe, starting your week off right. I got mine with me right here. Ian's already finished his.
Yep, I did.
Hope you guys are having a good one. We are live on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and Twitch, all under the name Megasoda.
Yeah, make sure you guys are checking in on all those streams, letting us know what's happening, what jackpots you're going after. And also, let us know if you are watching on the new Pilot TVs that were installed just last Friday. And the locations that have Pilot TVs now is Clay's Ditto's Bar, Neighbors Eatery and Saloon, the 152 Club, Villa Bar and Grill, and VFW Coon Rapids. Thank you guys for all installing those Pilot TVs so that you guys can always be in the know of all the great jackpots that we're giving out all the time.
Oh yeah, and that's right. There's even more locations happening today and other locations going on too, where all of these will be implemented at. And so definitely go over to your local bars and restaurants and see if you guys have a special Pilot TV now.
Oh yeah, but I am on the lookout for some jackpots, and the first jackpot that comes to my mind is the Vikings Bingo 25-cent edition jackpot. It's going to be coming to you guys just 10 minutes right after we get off air, and you could win $5,874. All you got to do is win in 52 balls or less, and that grand total is just going to continue to grow as you guys get enrolled and press play.
Yeah, what a better way to start off your week than with $5,000.
Oh yeah, but I know a good way to celebrate your weekend, and these people celebrated their weekend right by winning some jackpots. We gave over a total of 6 jackpots over the weekend, all to really good players.
Oh yeah, we had Jack over at Hunter's Bar on Friday taking home $675, and it didn't stop there. Also on Friday, Nanny over at Last Chance Saloon, Hanska, and they won $1,480.
Oh yeah, but then the jackpots came over to Saturday as Jim EK over at Eagles Wantana was able to take home the biggest jackpot of the weekend, $5,228.
Oh yes, but Sunday is supposed to be the day of rest, but they definitely did not. Yesterday we gave out 3 jackpots. That first one went out to Peso over at Cowboy Jack's New Brighton, taking home $1,290. And then Michelob over at Neeson's Gaylord took home the second biggest jackpot of the weekend with $4,084.
Yeah, that's a really good jackpot. But to wrap up the Sunday jackpots, we had Player over at Beck's Pub take home $1,014.
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of jackpots going out this weekend, and start playing some Pilot today and the rest of the week, so maybe you could take home a little bit of cash too.
Oh yeah, but I mean, we missed out on that Vikings Bingo jackpot just last time. We talked about the Vikings Bingo jackpot. Yeah, it's bigger than what it says right here, because we missed it yesterday at $8,742. I didn't even think about it because I played Vikings Bingo last night for Vikings game day, and we had built it up close to $9,000, and so now it's at that $8,742 if you win in 52 balls or less.
Oh yeah, that's even better than that $5,000 that we thought originally. So make sure you guys are coming out to play just 10 minutes after we got off air, because you guys will not want to miss that Vikings Bingo.
Oh yeah, but you also don't want to miss out on the E-tabs, and we give out a bunch of E-tabs every single day, and so we're going to be dropping in and checking in with the Atomic Star Tavern to see what kind of E-tabs they were able to take home just yesterday.
Yeah, and they took home a few, starting it off with Diver Down. They took home a prize of $600. They also won $600 in Damsels and Dragons. It doesn't stop there. They also won another $600 in Wild Walleye.
Oh yeah, all great jackpots right there, but the money count goes up as you look at a $1,495 jackpot go out in Nile Treasure. But it didn't stop there as a $1,500 jackpot. That's right, the max jackpot. They were able to take it home in Crazy Acres.
Oh yeah, such a fun game.
Spooky.
I know, very spooky for that Halloween yesterday. I hope you guys had a good one. I completely forgot to say that it was Halloween yesterday.
Oh yeah, hopefully you guys had a good Halloween. martini weekend. And
more treats than tricks.
Exactly. No, I definitely had my fair share of candy last night, and so I'm definitely happy. But let's check in with the great weather that's happening over in Minnesota. And today we're going to be checking in with Duluth, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. It's looking like you guys are going to have a nice fall day, a high of 41 only. So make sure you guys are layering up and staying warm. But it's going to be looking like a mix of clouds and sun during the morning, but it should give way to generally cloudy skies this afternoon. It's going to be pretty breezy as well, so make sure you guys are staying warm.
Yeah, we skipped through that sweatshirt season pretty quickly.
Yeah, you really just blink your eye and it's almost winter.
Yeah, it went from sweater season to now we're back in the coats again. But heading into the night, we're going to have some clouds, a low around 50 degrees, winds west to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So should just be a follow-up of that nice, cool fall day.
Oh, yeah, it's actually going to be a low of 30 degrees, not 50.
Oh, I said 50. Yeah, 30 degrees.
Yeah, a little bit chillier.
Yeah, no, I wish it was 50 degrees
at
night.
That would be a lot better than below freezing.
Well, you take some and you lose some. And I mean, freezing over is not necessarily always a bad thing. You get a lot of fun stuff with it freezing over. You just don't do any of the fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big participant in winter activities.
Yeah, you got like snowmobiling, you got skiing.
I would love snowmobiling.
Yeah, skiing, snowboarding, sledding. You got a bunch of fun stuff. like every 3 years?
Every year.
Every single year?
Yeah.
You did last year?
I don't know if I did last year. No, last year was probably the first year in like 6 or 7 years that I did not go sledding.
Yeah, so, well, you got to start doing some more winter stuff, I guess. But let's talk more about bingo.
Yes.
As just 10 minutes after we get off air, we got Vikings bingo that runs from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock. $8,742 available on that one. But you're also going to be earning points towards the twiking zone. And there's always shakeups that are happening in this twiking zone, and definitely some shakeups happened yesterday.
Oh yeah, we had Kick It getting pushed back to that 9th place spot, Puts jumping up, getting those points needed to take that 8th place spot away from her.
Yeah, good job, Puts. There's no other shakeups that have happened in these standings, but Puts is right behind Joni, who is closing in on Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. Joni at VFW North St. Paul, 166,000 points. Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven, 168,000 points.
Yeah, we haven't seen Joni out lately. She was originally up a little bit higher in our standings, closer to Elsa at that 4th place spot, but Scrub Eye and Nan have had absolutely great weeks these past couple weeks and pushed Joni back a little bit closer to her daughter, Kick It.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But let's shout out the number 1 and number 2 player.
Oh, yeah.
Because the number 2 player in the 200,000 point club, it's Lucky Tim at American Legion Shagby, the only player in the 200,000 point club. And then there's Not Lucky at Corner Bar and Goodhue, who is in the 300,000 point club. Some top tier players that just don't want to be caught so far this season.
No, definitely not. It'll be definitely a big feat if they can get passed up. But hopping into these location standings, it's looking like everyone has stayed in their original spots. No, I take it back.
Yeah, take it back. There was a big shakeup. But before we get into that giant shakeup, let's talk about the location that's closing in on the 300,000 point club.
Yes.
And that is American Legion Fridley. They have 298,000 points. Only need 2,000 points to get into that 300,000 point club. And they're going to want to do so to get to that number 3 location, Mapleview Lounge 2, who has 359,000 points. Still a big feat for them to be able to catch up to them. But I think American Legion Fridley is up for the challenge.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think they'll be getting into that 300,000 point club today alone. And so it's definitely getting a little bit closer to that Mapleview Lounge location. But our 1st and 2nd place locations are definitely in a league of their own. They are in not the 300,000, not the 400,000. They are both in the 500,000 point club. And we had an absolutely crazy shakeup. I did not see this coming.
Yeah, VFW Spring Lake Park has been bumped back by the big time location, Corner Bar in Goodhue. Corner Bar in Goodhue, home of the number 1 player, Not Lucky, that they've just been accumulating points so fast, and now in that 1st place spot. Good job, Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Yeah, I love to see it. I love when things get a little bit crazy over here in our standings. But if you guys want to check out something super fun that's not inside our regularly scheduled bingo, make sure you guys are checking out all of our E-Tab games. Right now, we're listening to a little bit of Buku Bucks right now. It's super fun. You can go play beer pong at Deer Camp, or you can win some big trophy prizes. But if you guys want to try something a little bit different than that, we have over 50 different charitable e-tab games that you guys can choose at any time. And with that 85% payout, you absolutely can't beat it.
Oh yeah, definitely love the e-tab games. Between all of our different sports e-tab games to our spooky e-tab games that go right with the season, it is a lot of fun. So definitely check those games out. But also continue playing our live bingo games. Our live bingo games are so much fun. We talked about Vikings bingo. That runs from 12 all the way to 1. But from 1 all the way till 4, we got some 25-cent edition of Jackpot Hunter, where we got some great progressives building up for you guys. A mega of $27,567. That's right. It's already started to click up money and is at 48 balls or less. Oh yeah, that's exciting. Major sitting at $1,366. You can win that in 49 balls or less, and that's just going to continue to grow as you guys play. But then there's a minor sitting at $486. Just needs $14 to click up to $500. As soon as it clicks up to 500, it's going to be at 54 balls or less. But currently, it's at 52 balls or less, which is a very doable jackpot as well.
Oh yeah, you guys definitely need to look out for that minor. It should be going out today, if not tomorrow. So make sure you guys are playing that 1 to 4 Jackpot Hunter. But you might as well stick around if you're out playing at that time, because right at 4 p.m., we're jumping right into our happy hour show, and we'll be back with you to play that one game of Lucky 4 Bingo, which is super fun. And if you guys win that lucky couple numbers, you guys could be taking home $44,138.
Ooh, that is a great jackpot available. Yeah, but I mean, everyone talks about the giant 44 grand jackpot, but there's actually 3 jackpots available. This big one, then you got the major and the mini jackpot that are all available, and so it's a lot of fun. Definitely don't miss out on that one. But don't miss out on Jackpot Hunter $1 edition, as we've been giving out a bunch of Jackpot Hunter points, and there is a really good jackpot available. This Jackpot Hunter runs from 4 all the way to 6 o'clock. And you got a mega sitting at 100 grand, 45 balls or less. I can't believe it's already at 45 balls.
I know.
The major is probably the belle of the ball, with it being at $19,549, and you can win that in 52 balls or less.
That's the one to look out for, guys.
Oh yeah, 52. I mean, that's what we give out our Vikings jackpot every single time we give it out. We got a minor jackpot though, sitting at $441. You can win that in 50 balls or less, and those things, all those jackpots are going to continue to grow as we play from that 4 to 6 time.
Oh yeah, and while you guys are playing from 4 to 6, that's when you guys will be earning those Jackpot Hunter points, because these standings have been absolutely crazy with all the ties going on this season, and I can't wait to see if you guys can make things shake up even crazier.
Oh yeah, I mean, that 6th place tie between Pee-wee at TJ's On and Off Sale, Player at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, and Joni at Bleachers is just knotted up at 20,000 points. But I mean, even though they are at 20,000 points in 6th place, there's only a 1,000 point gap between the number 10 player and them, and there's only a 1,000 point gap between them and the 5th place player. It's all tight knit in these standings, and any kind of wins can really stir the pot.
Oh yeah, but that's not really the case for that number one player. They have definitely separated themselves a little bit from the rest of the group. Yags 370 is sitting with 38,000 points right now. That is 11,000 more points than the 2nd place spot.
Yeah, he has been absolutely dominant. Ain't nobody close to what he's been doing this season.
Nope.
But also, I'm watching out for Bull, who's only 1 win away from getting to the 25,000 point club. But let's talk about the location side of standings, as there weren't any big shakeups that happened in the location side, but there are some tight races, just like in the player standings, we can watch out for. We got American Legion Shakopee with 46,000 points, really close to getting into the 50,000 point club. And if they do so, they got Corner Bar and Goodhue right there in 5th place. That's sitting at exactly 50,000 points. Definitely a doable race between them and American Legion Shakopee. But I mean, the tie in 3rd place is definitely a big race to watch out for as well.
That's the one I'm looking at. It's between American Legion, Rice, and Riverboat Depot in Sartell, both with 58,000 points. I'm super excited to see what can happen between these 2 spots. They are 2 of our biggest locations.
Yeah, but I just keep on watching Pappy's Cafe 2 just chip away at that lead. Now closing in with 62,000 points. only about, what would that be? 7,000 points behind Country Lounge in St. Paul with 69,000 points.
Yeah, very, very doable still. We are just over that halfway point in the season, so I can only imagine what the craziness that will ensue for the rest of these upcoming weeks.
Oh yeah, but craziness is always happening on our live bingo for the Skull Bingo, because there's 3 different jackpots available, and that runs from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. We got some great prizes on the line for you guys, like our coverall prize of $4,424 if you hit it in 50 balls or less. We have a large frame that is at $2,327 if you hit it in 43 balls or less, and we also have an awesome blind prize that clicks up so quickly every single day as you guys play. Right now it is sitting at $128 if you hit it in 10 balls or less.
Ooh, that is some great bingo. But do you want to tell you where there definitely is some great bingo?
Where?
The PGL night.
You don't say.
Oh yeah, definitely some great bingo happening there. We got Megasota Game Night that starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. That's just happening tomorrow. And there's some great PGL games. But there's also a jackpot jungle coverall. You can win in 54 balls or less. $3,704 on the line.
Oh yeah, but the fun doesn't stop there. We also have an awesome Wednesday night PGL day, and that is Wild Wednesday. That's right, they're back and better than ever with the Wild season going on. And so make sure you guys are coming out on Wednesday. It starts at 7 o'clock. It'll be going all the way to 9. It's a lot of fun, and it's got a jackpot jungle coverall of its own that still has not gone out. It is at a 52 ball count like always, and you guys will get a chance at $7,529.
Yeah, that's definitely a great one. But another great PGL night is Vikings Game Day. It happens 30 minutes before every single Vikings kickoff, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be coming to you guys on this Sunday, just 30 minutes before that Vikings game. We'll be getting that time to you guys later throughout the week. But while you guys are playing these PGL nights, make sure you're signed up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. Sign up at pgl.world today.
Oh yeah, today is the right day to do it because it is the day before all of these PGL nights kick off, and so what better way to do it than joining up with the fam like the rest of these players did, like TNT, S, Bubba, J, Stads, Yak 2102, Sola Bones, and
definitely some great names right there. I like
Yeah. There was no other way to read it other than just give a little oomph with it.
Yeah, you definitely some good stuff. That would be my reaction if I won any of those big lump sums of cash that we have available. But you can also earn some big lump sums of PGL points. All you gotta do is play the Player Connect Sports League. The e-tip boards for this week. All you gotta do is choose the 5 squares for the Vikings versus the Ravens Sunday, November 7th. Points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you gotta do is launch that app and select Sports Link.
Oh yeah, and we've had some absolutely crazy winners this past week. We had a first-time winner, Jay Ruggs, taking home 3,000 points, and we also had newcomer Yak 2102 taking home 1,500 points, and also returning favorite Lou Bear took home yet another win on these e-tip boards, taking home 1,000 points.
Yeah, I think Lou Bear may have won the most amount of PGL points off of these e-tip boards. It just wins all the time. But good job to our own Jay Ruggs being able to take home 3,000 of those PGL points.
Yeah, he told me I was an amateur with the way I picked my squares, and I guess he was right.
Yeah, he must have been. But let's talk about the players that are really accumulating those PGL points, like close to 1 million PGL points.
Yes, these standings have been absolutely crazy. We have over half of these players in the 1 million point club, but I have my eye out for Sloppy in that 7th place spot. They are closing in on that 1 million point club, and I can see it in their future.
Oh yeah, but shout out to the number 1 player, Devoided at the roadside, with 1,486,000 points.
Oh yeah, can't wait to see what the next week ensues, but we also have some fun location stuff to get into. Leo's Bar in Newmarket was kicked out, and Beck's Pub is coming in.
Yes, but Leo's Bar was in 9th place, not the 10th place spot, and it was the 9th place spot, the 10th place spot moving from 9th place. Neeson's Gaylord moving Leo's Bar Newmarket 2 spots back, getting bumped out of these standings. Absolutely crazy, but that's not where the craziness stops in these location standings, as we had the 7th place location shoot all the way up to 5th place, in that location being Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, bumping back Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids and Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato.
Oh yeah, but we still have Neighborhood Tavern in Effie in that 1st place spot right now, and I can't wait to see what kind of points everyone can get in this upcoming week.
Oh yeah, but make sure you guys are going to our Facebook. Give us a like and follow so you can see weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and so much more. You can also send in a message into our Facebook so we can answer any of your questions, but you can also see our charity spotlight for the week, and we got a new one to go over this week.
Oh yeah, it is the Minnesota Northeast Lions Club. Since 1940, the Northeast Lions have been dedicated to serving the people of Northeast Minneapolis and St. Anthony Village. We are hands-on volunteers and active fundraisers.
Oh yeah, definitely like the Lions Club, so go over and support Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club by heading over to the 1029 bar. Great bar that you guys can definitely check out. But as we are signing off and getting ready for some Vikings bingo, remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See ya.
All really great jackpots, but we have a bunch of great jackpots available throughout this entire week, and so make sure you're playing all 7 days this week, because there's just going to be so many great jackpots. Hey guys, and we love playing some Vikings bingo from 12 to 1 every single day, but also every single day you're earning points towards the Twiking Zone.
In 10th place, we have got loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, already in the 100,000 point club with our 10th player, because loser Dave has 119,000 points with 139,000 points over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus. It's Puts in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Kick It over at Bleachers with 142,000 points. With 161,000 points, it's Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven sitting in 7th place. Then in 5th place, we've got a two-way tie right here in the middle of our standings, and it's Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley, jumping up to tie it up with Joni at VFW North St. Paul. They both have 166,000 points. Then with 172,000 points, it's our reigning champion, Elsa, at Titan Sports Saloon in 4th place. Then in 3rd place, we've got SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza, Coon Rapids with 178,000 points. Wow. Yeah, they've been tearing it up, but here's even a more bigger tear up. We jump from the 100,000 point club now to the 200,000 point club with 238,000 points. It's Lucky Tim at American Legion Shakopee sitting in 2nd place, but we don't stay long. We're going to Euro step our way over into the 300,000 point club with 301,000 points over at the Corner Bar Goodhue, our #1 player in the state of Minnesota, Not Lucky.
Oh, that is some big-time scores for some big-time players. But the location side of things, they've had even bigger scores.
Ooh.
Yes, in 10th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent, the only player in the 100,000 point club with 190,000 points. Now, with 214,000 points in 9th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood. In 8th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, the reigning champs with 215,000 points. With 242,000 points in 7th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 6th place, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights with 255,000 points. With 278,000 points in 5th place, we got American Legion Fridley. Just 1,000 points ahead of them.
Okay.
Really close right here with 279,000 points. In 4th place, we got Lakefront Bar in the center. Now, we're going to hop on over to the 300,000 point club because in 3rd place, we got Mapleview Lounge 2 with 345,000 points. Now, we don't stay in that 300,000 point club for long because we're already in the 400,000 point club in 2nd place because it's a VFW Spring Lake Park with 494,000 points.
They're just barely in that 400,000 point club. They're getting close to jumping up a club themselves.
Oh, yeah, and they're going to have to do so if they want to catch up to this #1 location because they just did it over the weekend. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue, who now have exactly 500,000 points.
Well, getting into the half milli club is a big deal. So, yeah, make sure you're in the twiking zone. You're playing it each and every day. It's 7 days a week from 12 to 1. Hey guys, it has been an awesome Season X PGL. Just points upon points upon points and jackpots. Everything's been going crazy.
Oh yeah, it really has been, as there are some really tight races. A lot of players getting to that 1 million point club, but let's get it started off in 10th place. It's Fishy24 Sherry Sports Saloon with 851,000 points. With 925,000 points in 9th place, we got Gramps over at Gino's Bar and Grill. Then over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 930,000 points in 8th place, we got Drumskeet. Then in 7th place, it's Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 933,000 points. A really tight race between him and Drumskeet. Then it's Nixon in 6th place, the last player outside the 1 million point club, playing at Roseville VFW with 969,000 points. Now let's head on over to the 1 million point club with 1,045,000 points in 5th place. We got T-Max 750 at Howie's Corner Bar, a newcomer just last week. In 4th place, we got Horizon Brazo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,092,000 points. Now really close between this 1,096,000 point player in 3rd place. It's Forget You D at VFW Austin. Really tight between him and Brizo. We'll be seeing who can come out on top this week. But in 2nd place, we got SpongeBob at Eagles St. James with 1,303,000 points. But then with 1,380,000 points in 1st place, we have Devoided at the roadside, still holding on to that #1 spot.
I'm got my eye on 2 of those races, that T-Max 750 Brizo and Forget You D race and that SpongeBob Devoided race. It should be a fun one down the stretch.
Oh yes, they got to be out there on those Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Sundays.
Yeah, you can't miss a day. Well, in the location side of things, we've got some nice races going on there as well. In 10th place, we start off in the 2 million point club. It's with Beck's Pub in Becker with 2,794,000 points. Then with 2,961,000 points in Newmarket, it's Leo's Bar in 9th place. Then we jump out of the 2 million point club and right over into the 3 million point club. In 8th place, Root River Saloon in Lanesboro, 3,187,000. But then with 3,271,000, you just take a little walk over to St. Cloud, you find Howie's Sports Bar and Grill, and you've got yourself the 7th place location. Whether you're looking for the 6th place location, that's the Underground Bar and Grill. They're in Mankato. They've got 3,275,000 points. That's right, super tight between 7th and 6th place there. With 3,486,000 though, in Sauk Rapids, it's Danny's Dugout in 5th place. Then in 4th place, we got Moose Lodge Wake Park. Right over in St. Cloud, they've got 3,662,000 points. But with 3,960,000 points, knocking on 4th million point door, maybe get in this week over its Cabin Bar in Nicolette in 3rd place. But then we're going to jump on over to the 4 million point club because we've got 2 locations there, but a little bit of a shakeup. Moving back a slot. Wasn't first, now's in 2nd place. It's the VFW Northfield. 4,076,000 points. But with 4,120,000 points, that's right, super tight here. Anything can happen. Over in Effie, it's our #1 location, Neighborhood Tavern.
Hey guys, and we're getting into some Vikings bingo. Man, just feels like we were here just a few hours ago.
Yeah, it does. We were doing a little Vikings game day yesterday. It was awesome. Had a great time. Unfortunately, our Vikings came on the wrong side of things. But hey, we're broadcasting live on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name is on both of those. Megasoda.
Oh, yeah, and lots of people are checking in on our streams because we got some new Pilot TVs getting installed into some bar locations, and they just got installed this Friday. We got some coming today, but we got the exact locations that got Pilot TVs installed just on Friday.
That's true. We got Clay's, Ditto's Bar, Neighbors, Eatery and Saloon, 152 Club, Villa Bar and Grill, and VFW Coon Rapids.
Oh, yeah, definitely awesome to see those TVs going up. If you guys are at the bars that have a TV up, take a picture of the TV. Let us know that you're watching us, because we like to see all those newly installed TVs. Post them, put hashtag Pilot Games. Let us know if you like it, if you're having fun with it. It's definitely a good time, and we'll be putting them on our broadcaster as well.
Absolutely. Well, we do got a $4 line, $4 large M, and an $8,768 coverall if we can hit that in 52 balls. This is game #1 of 10 games with you guys, and we're sure looking forward to see if we can get this jackpot out.
Well, good to have the line prize go out to Phil over at Jimmy's Poorhouse in Sauk Rapids, taking home $4. Now working on this $4 large M, working our way towards this jackpot. But speaking of jackpots, we've given out 20 jackpots over this last week. Oh yeah, seeing it click back up again, but 303 for Season X. We've hit the 300 jackpot mark, a huge mark to hit in Season X.
Yeah, we're halfway there towards Jordy's prediction. We'll see if we can hit it. We got to move fast because it's November 1st. We just got 2 months to do it.
Oh yeah, but I think that it can still happen. I mean, 2 months is a long time, especially in the winter season.
Yeah, for sure. Well, speaking of getting after it, this weekend was a big one. We had 6 jackpots from Friday to Sunday.
Oh yeah, and there's a large gem going out to the same winner, Phil, over at Jimmy's Poorhouse in Sauk Rapids, winning the exact same dollar amount of $4, making it $8 total.
Huge run-up at this. As the saying goes, you put a Phil in a Jimmy's Poorhouse and you know what's going to happen.
Exactly. But those jackpots that happened over the weekend, we had 2 of them go out on Friday. One to Jack at Hunter's Bar, $675. The other one out to Nanny over at Last Chance Saloon in Haska, taking home $1,480.
Well, Saturday was a little slower than Friday, just 1 jackpot going out, but it was a whopper. It went out to Jimmy K over at the Eagles Wantana, winning $5,228.
Oh yeah, definitely a good jackpot on that Saturday, but we have moved on from that coverall to a $7 Musco coverall, and we got a bunch of players 1 ball away, but there were people really close at that 52 ball mark. It just seems like nobody was able to pull it in reach in time.
Yeah, really just not quite able to do it, but they were super close. But someone able to get the hat trick is Phil over Jimmy's Poorhouse, but did split it on that with one of our favorite players, Scrub Eye, over at American Legion Fridley.
Yeah, I mean, good job on the hat trick, Phil, but also good job, Scrub Eye, getting that win on that coverall. But let's talk about Sunday's jackpots. We had Peso over at Cowboy Jacks in New Brighton taking home $1,290. Then we had a longtime player in Michelob taking home $4,084 over at Neeson's Gaylord.
Nicely done. Well, Pesos just seems right over at Cowboy Jacks.
Yes, definitely did.
But then we had Player taking home a nice prize over at Beck's Pub, $1,014.
Yeah, good job, Player. And that was a lot of jackpots over the weekend, but we give out a lot of jackpots every single day in the E-Tabs.
Just tons and tons of jackpots in the E-Tabs.
Boatloads.
Yes. They come, they grab their iPads, we give them jackpots.
Yeah, you know, on like Forrest Gump when he goes out on the ship and he finally gets a big haul of shrimp?
Right.
That's kind of how the jackpots are in the E-Tabs.
Yeah, well, I tell you, it sure was at Atomic Star Tavern.
Yeah, as they took home 3 different $600 jackpots. One in Diver Down, one in Damsels and Dragons, and the final one in Wild Walleye. Each of those getting a separate $600 out in those games.
But Atomic Star Tavern E-Tab jackpots were not finished there. In Nile Treasures, they had a $1,495 jackpot go out. But was Atomic Star Tavern done? No. More E-Tab jackpots had to be accumulated there in a single day. We had to get it to 5. So Crazy Acres went ahead and did a max jackpot at $1,500. Yeah, on a spooky day, right? It was on Halloween, and people are out there playing spooky games like Crazy Acres.
Crazy Acres.
With all those farmland animals. That's scary for sure.
I tell you what, if I lived in like the back in the barnyard, like where they're like walking around and they're like terrorizing the farmer, that would be a horror movie.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
If it wasn't animated.
Absolutely. No, the farmer looks scared to me.
I would be scared as well. But if you don't want to be scared, go over to Facebook and give us a like and follow, because we don't post anything scary. We just post like lovely player picks, progressive updates, weekly bingo schedules, event reminders, player picks, and so much more. You can also click on our website link to see our bar locations, other socials, and so much more as well.
Yeah, for sure. You're going to want to check that out. And you're playing some Vikings bingo right now. We're getting enrolled into game number 2. It's just 25 cents a card. You can play up to 36 cards around. We got just seconds away from getting into this game. And you see the jackpot. It's over $8,000, really closing in on $9,000, but maybe we can just go ahead and get a win on it here before it even clicks to $9,000, because we got a $6 line, a $6 large M, and an $8,801 jackpot if we can hit 52 balls.
Oh yeah, but we start every single day off with a cup of Joe Majority. I was on it this morning. It was a lot of fun. We talked about all the great jackpots available, but then right after that we play this Vikings Bingo 25-cent edition that runs from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock. But the theme of the morning games are always 25-cent edition games. Yes. And so right after Vikings Bingo, we head into some Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition that runs from 1 all the way till 4.
Loser Dave over at the VFW Spring Lake Park getting that line prize in and done, and now working on this large M.
Oh yeah, that Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition, mega $27,000, major $1,000
up to 48 balls.
Yeah, 48 balls on that one. I mean, super doable. Getting exciting in that Jackpot Hunter 25 cents. Major sitting at $1,366, 49 balls or less. Might as well just hit it in 48 balls if you're winning that one.
Just take everything on the board.
But you also have a minor that is closing in on clicking up to 54 balls, currently at 52 balls or less at $886.
Definitely the one to be spying on that game for sure. And then we got that Lucky 4 Bingo. You play it just one time a day, 7 days a week. It's right at 4 o'clock. You got to be here, be squared. But it's over $44,000 if you're lucky enough to hit that. But you also, if you don't hit that, you could hit a major or a minor.
Oh yeah.
Or you hit the Musco. But then we go right into those 23 games of $1 edition Jackpot Hunter. It runs from 4 to 6. It is our our happy hour show. We love it. It's got a $100,000 mega jackpot that you can hit in 45 balls. Look for it to be clicking up to 47 very, very soon. Then you got a major. That's at $19,594 before anyone gets enrolled. It's already sitting at 52 balls. That's definitely one to be keeping your eye on. Then you got a minor sitting at 50 balls at $441, but I think the play is going to be intense with that major on the line, and that minor is going to click up super fast.
Oh yeah, but we got TG, Vikes, and Worden both splitting that $6 large M. Good job to both those players, and we have moved on to a $9 Musco coverall prize.
Yeah, I wonder if a warden like that is like a warden of a jail, but over words.
Yeah. But we got...
Make sure the words don't escape.
Okay, we got not Carol.
Okay.
To make sure.
Carla.
It's not Carla.
Not Carla. It could be Carol.
Yeah.
But it's not Carla.
It could be Carol. Yeah, we just know it's not Carla.
Not Carla.
Over at American Legion Monticello. But good job to all those winners in game number 2 of Vikings Bingo.
I'm guessing that Carla's not supposed to be where she's at.
Well,
it's not me.
Well,
it's not me playing right now.
It's not Carla.
Because it's not Carla.
Wow. Maybe she's trying to trick the system. Maybe she's had some bad luck in some games.
Could be.
And she's like, okay, I can't go as Carla. I need to trick the system and go as not Carla.
Right, and it worked apparently. She just won a Musco.
Or it's going off the theory that the reason Not Lucky has been dominating these twiking zones is because he has not in his name, and it's not because of the lucky in his name. It's because of the not in his name.
Well, we'll see if the theory holds up. Maybe there's going to be a lot of people putting not in their name. And we'll have a bunch of not players.
Yeah, could be the case. But let's talk about the final game that we have of live bingo that's happening today. We got Skull Bingo, $1 edition that runs from 6 all the way to 10. 3 different jackpots available. Coverall, $4,424. Large frame, $2,327. And a line prize at $128. All available to go out because they don't change the likelihood of going out no matter how big or how small they are.
No, that's for sure. It just goes out when it goes out, but the jackpots are looking good. We had some Skull Bingo going on last night during our game day broadcast, but tonight's going to be that regular 6 to 10. You get a whole slew of Skull Bingo for you.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Skull Bingo's looking good, but the PGL nights are looking good as well.
About this time each and every week, my heart starts pumping peanut butter because I know what tomorrow is. It's Bingo Palooza Tuesday, and that means that tomorrow night we got Mega Soda Game Night, the biggest gaming night of the week in the state of Minnesota. It's going to kick off at 6:40. You're going to have the golden mics of Nikki and Tony. You're going to have all the amazing luck and just amazingness of Mega Soda Game Night.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have a good time. So definitely come out for Mega Soda Game Night, but also come out for Wild Wednesday, as we have run that 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, and we have a Jackpot Jungle coverall that's sitting at 52 balls or less to win $7,529, and that's the 25-cent edition of that game. So it definitely is a pretty easy win.
Absolutely. And then we're going to end off our PGL days on Sunday with the Vikings game day broadcast. It'll kick off 30 minutes before our Vikings kickoff, which means it'll be 11:30 kickoff of Vikings game day, and we'll be taking on those Ravens this week. So that's going to be a super fun game.
It's going to be a tough game, that's for sure, especially after that tough loss to the good old Dallas Cowboys led by Cooper Rush.
Well, Cooper Rush is an unstoppable force.
Heck, it was the weekend of the backup quarterbacks this week, though.
It was.
You had
he had some stars win too, like Mike White over at the Jets.
All I know is his first name starts with an M. I'm not even sure if it's Mike. It could be Matt. It could be.
I think it's Mike.
I have no idea. But yeah, no.
We used to call him Michael.
Michael White. Yeah, he played really, really well. Then you had Trevor Siemian, who played really well for New Orleans.
Yep.
You then had Cooper Rush, who played really well for the Dallas Cowboys. Definitely wish we weren't on the bad end of those good backup quarterback.
When I was hoping
plan.
for, the mojo, the Central Michigan mojo that was happening for the Cowboys, I was hoping was going to be counterbalanced by a touchdown pass at the end, to Conklin.
Exactly. That's what I was hoping for as well.
Yeah.
But we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home that $5 line prize. But let's talk about, instead of talking about our Sunday, we got some good national days that are happening today.
Virtual boatload. I don't know if you've peeked through the script.
No, I haven't looked at all of them.
Oh my goodness, there is a ton of national days.
Well, let's get this going quickly, as this one is a great one, as it is Autistic Speaking Day.
Yes.
Encourages autistic people to tell their story using whatever means works for them. And everyone else is encouraged to listen, hear, read, and comprehend their stories from their point of view.
Well, here, I'll give you some luck for anybody that's autistic or has a family member that's autistic out there.
Oh, yeah. There you guys go. And give them a chance to talk to you. Or here's your chance to talk to somebody and tell your story.
Yeah, absolutely a great one. And then it's also National Authors Day. Books have a mind of their own. They take time to develop, research, draft, edit, revise, and rewrite. We devour stories. We indulge in them as we drift off to sleep or travel, and sometimes we allow them to collect dust on several flat surfaces on our homes. Those stories may take years to reach a publisher and just as long to reach a bookshelf. You may have only one favorite author or many collected works with which you cannot part. But I'll hold on to a second.
Yeah, we got a winner. It's Schneikes over at Brickyard Bar and Grill, taking home that $5 large M.
Since it was such a scary day.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But we got a Musco coverall prize going out to Juicy over at VFW Columbia Heights of $8. Good job, Juicy, taking that in 59 balls, just 7 balls away from getting that jackpot.
Juicy used to be in our top 10. You haven't seen Juicy for a while.
Yeah, good to see you. We'll see if you can keep nice wins going, as you were just 7 balls away on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I was talking about the Authors Day, but Schneikes, just made me think. I was saying how I said it a lot yesterday. It's really not true, but I joke on the show all the time like I'm easily scared. You know? But the fact is actually the funny part is your mom is always trying to scare me,
and she
can't, and I don't do it on purpose not to be scared because she's so disappointed. I actually want to be scared, but it's always then I go, oh, I'm supposed to be scared. Oh. Like that, and then she's like, "Oh, that doesn't work because you weren't really scared." So, I never do it right.
That's hilarious. And then you probably just walk around the corner and she yelps at you. Just turn.
I don't even try to scare her.
You just walk into your own bedroom and
I'll be behind her for 3 minutes, and then she'll be turn around and then be like, "Oh." I didn't know you were there. I'd literally been here for 3 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, it definitely is the way it goes. Definitely. I don't know how we got to this, but happy National Authors Day. It's a great day. Maybe read your favorite author today.
Oh, yeah. We got Amelia checking in. Hey, Amelia. Good to see you checking in. Yeah, Cooper Rush was from Central Michigan University and started at quarterback for his first start ever for the Dallas Cowboys against our Minnesota Vikings, and he had a great game, and they won the game, and so we're happy for Cooper Rush. We're sad for our Vikings.
Yeah, and it leaves a bad taste in your mouth once the Cowboys get in the win too.
Yeah, I know it. I mean, Cooper, if he was with another team, like a quality team like the Vikings, then we'd be all happy for him.
I completely agree. Yeah. But let's keep on going through these national days. We got National Brush Day.
Yes.
The day follows Halloween, which traditionally is the single most significant day of candy consumption in the USA. The simple act of brushing your teeth twice daily for 2 minutes can have a substantial impact on cavity prevention. Okay. It also impacts a myriad of oral diseases such as gingivitis.
Yes, you don't want the gingivitis.
No, none of the gingivitis. It might sound like a nice cookie, but it's not.
Yeah, it is not a cookie. It's not a gingerbread cookie. It is bad. So make sure you're scrubbing. Yeah, after that Halloween candy, you definitely got to scrub those teeth. But I'll tell you another thing, a good way to clean that candy off your teeth is for lunch. Go get some calzone because it's National Calzone Day. Calzones take the delicious toppings and cheese of a pizza and tuck it in tight. A warm, garlicky crust package, also known as calzone in some parts of Italy. Like the pizza, it originated in Naples. It looks like much like a turnover. As varied as pizza comes these days, so does the calzone.
Oh yeah, the elite hot pocket.
Oh yeah, it is the elite hot pocket for sure. Yeah.
It is
I actually have a soft spot in my heart for the hot pocket though.
For the pizza hot pocket.
Oh, yeah.
I mean that's a really
definitely
good one.
I like the ham and cheese too.
Oh,
I'll say
for
that.
sure.
Yeah.
But I mean the pizza's a top tier hot pocket.
Yeah.
But the calzone is just it's far above. It's the elite hot pocket.
Yeah, it's not I have to rush through my day and I need to grab something to eat real quick. That's the hot pocket, right? Calzone is I'm enjoying my day right now.
I'm having a good one. I am having a good day. But we got the line prize going out to Worden over at Shooter's Bar Fountain, taking home that $19 ball line prize and winning $5.
It's kind of appropriate that Worden is winning so much on National Authors Day.
Oh yeah, definitely makes sense. But now we're working on this $5 large M as we continue growing that $8,858 coverall prize. We'll see if we can get this out in this game number 4.
Yeah. So very, very cool. Another great national day.
Yeah, National Cinnamon Day.
Oh,
I definitely love this one. What other spice flavors the holiday? What other spice flavors the holidays than cinnamon? Of course, cinnamon's Quintessential warmth fills our homes with welcoming scents like no other. For generations, cinnamon elicits fond memories of holidays with family and sweetens apple pies and is base for pumpkin spice.
Yes.
With just a touch, it kisses the snickerdoodle to we raise a toast with it on chilly evenings in frothy beverages, and cinnamon preserves our bounty all season long.
Nicely juicy over in the VFW Columbia Heights, getting that $5 win. Let's see, jackpot? Not this time.
Maybe if we had a jackpot dog.
Maybe.
Maybe if we had a jackpot dog. But we got this $8 coverall we're still trying to give out. I'm surprised that I struggled so much with some of the words in just National Cinnamon Day.
Yeah.
Like, there's some days I go into it and I go,
Yeah.
oh, I'm definitely going to know very little of these words. Like,
Right.
because it's some French national day that it's about something like that.
Yes.
But I did not expect it with National Cinnamon Day.
No, I feel like the authors got pretty excited about it, but it was some nice words that they used.
It was.
Yeah. And if you don't know, you don't know, right?
Yeah.
But look at there, we got Big D over at L&M Bar in Dundas, winning that $8, and that means that we're getting into. No, it is. We're getting into game number 5.
Yes.
I was worried that we had missed it, but we hadn't.
No, this is a hump game on a Monday. Nothing much bigger than a hump game on a Monday.
True that, as they say around the parts where you eat deep fried clams.
Yes, and I know all about those parts.
It's National Deep Fried Clams Day. Fried clams have been on menus in restaurants since the 1840s. They were served alongside mutton, liver, and veal cutlets up and down the eastern seaboard, and they have quite a history.
Oh yeah, definitely sounds good. I mean, so I'm pretty much down to eat though anything that's deep fried.
Oh, once you deep fry it, like.
Yeah, I've never had deep fried clams though. Have you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
we got producer Jordy checking in, letting us know that it is, as she put it, so good.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I've always thought you take a piece of cardboard, right? you put sugar, you put batter on it, and you deep fry it, it's going to be pretty good.
Oh, I'm eating it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not even questioning it. You can tell me whatever's inside of it. I'm like, this is tasty.
Put some cinnamon, put some sugar, batter, deep fry that bad boy. You're gonna like it. But I'm sure clams in particular, very good.
Oh yeah, and we just have 1 minute and 25 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 5 of the broadcast. It's the Lucky Hump game of the broadcast. So get enrolled, press play, and we're gonna be getting into this next national day. As I feel like this one gets under-celebrated sometimes because I mean a lot of people they just use dry food on a regular basis, and you can actually cook for your pets sometimes. And today is a National Cook for Your
When I
Pets
first looked
Day.
at this, I thought it was an awful day.
Oh,
Because I was thinking it was Cook Your Pet Day.
Oh gosh.
But it's not that demented. I guess I was like, man, the day after Halloween, it got weirder.
It got real weird.
No, it's Cook for Your Pet.
Yeah, cook for your
That
pet.
4 was so important.
Yeah, you missed that. It gets really dark. But you love your pet.
I didn't actually think that. I did.
And you want to provide what is best for them. So why not try to make them healthy, home-cooked food? No matter what kind of pet you have, dog, cat, lizard, mouse, get cooking.
That's right. Cook for your pet.
What
Don't
do you
cook your pet.
What are you cooking your lizard?
I don't know. I think you just give them a rat, don't you?
Like I thought.
I feel like they want it live.
You give them little mice.
Like mice, yeah, you give them mice, and I think they don't want it cooked. I think they want it alive.
Yeah, you're supposed to feed them alive.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I think. I
but
don't
you know, I
I've
don't.
never
I'm not-
owned a lizard.
I'm not a lizard expert.
No.
I've tended to avoid reptilian pets.
Yes. Although you guys wanted a turtle at one point, and we did get you guys.
We did have a turtle for about 2 years. A year.
You think it lasted that long? I don't know how long Rocky
It
lasted.
was very, very short. Well, it was 2 of them.
Yeah, it was Rocky, and I can't remember the other one's name. Yeah.
He wasn't as big of a deal.
No, he was no Rocky. $7 line. Got a $7 large M and a coverall.
Good freaking turtle.
There we go. You got TJ Vikes over at Purdy Golf in Woodbury with that $7 line prize. Now we got a $7 large M. We're working on, hopefully on our way to this $8,896 jackpot. Yeah, no, sometimes you just run out of pet names. It's like that's Turtle and that's Rocky.
And that's Rocky. But
It's kind of like Washington football team. They don't really have a name.
They're just the Washington football
Football
team.
team, yeah.
Like who do you play for? Oh, the football team.
Exactly. I mean, because if you just said, "Oh, I play for the Vikings," everyone knows what you're talking about, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But they say, "Oh, I play professional football." Oh, who do you play for? The football team.
They're just like, what
football team?
What football team?
The football team.
The football team. It's gonna be like one of those funny like SNL skits.
Exactly.
Of like, I play for the football team. What do you mean?
Exactly.
But definitely, I don't know how it got from this.
I know it.
But
We're-
it's National Cook for Your Pets Day, so definitely go cook for your pets.
National Family Literacy Day. There are more reasons than ever before for families to read aloud to their children from a young age. Besides the fact that reading creates quiet, quality family time, it develops early vocabulary skills.
Oh yeah, definitely loved it when you used to read me books when I was a child. That was definitely a highlight of childhood, and so definitely read to your kids. It's a lot of fun.
You can make it really fun if you just get into it.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you were always great because you would bring out all the different voices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It would almost be bad because we'd be trying to get down for bed, and then you'd get us riled up because you'd have all these fun voices, and we'd be like, and it would be a lot of fun. So I remember that.
For sure. We got Juicy over at VFW Columbia Heights getting that large M, and we did miss that jackpot. We are into the $11 coverall.
Oh yeah, but we got another national day. It's National Vineyard Day. Vineyard is produced. Vinegar.
Yeah.
I thought it was vineyard. No, it's National Vinegar Day. Vinegar is produced either by a fast or slow fermentation process.
We got Kevin over at VFW Coon Rapids winning that $11 line prize.
Good old
coverall.
Good old 3-2-1 Penguins
Exactly.
reference right there.
It was. You picked up what I was laying down.
But yeah, good job, Kevin, Juicy, and TG Vikes, all getting the wins in that one. And now we're getting into game number 6 of the broadcast.
Correct.
But I was talking about National Vinegar Day. Slow methods are generally used for traditional vinegar and the fermentation process slowly over the course of months or up to a year.
Wow.
This household staple freshens a salad and brightens windows. While vinegar is common, it's also one of the most useful household items made. Whether cooking or cleaning, be sure to add vinegar to your shopping list.
I take a shot of apple cider vinegar each day.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you see health increases from it?
Oh yeah, I can jump onto our roof now.
That's incredible.
I mean, after I use a ladder, but I mean.
but normally my body really hurts after climbing that ladder.
It's orange, color the world Orange Day. Complex regional pain syndrome and reflex sympathetic dystrophy involves high levels of nerve impulses sent to an affected area in the body. Medical experts believe the condition is a result of dysfunction in the central or peripheral nervous system. So if you're dealing with that out there, or you have a loved one dealing with that, we're going to send you out some luck. There you go. I did the old patented John Higgins toss.
Oh, yeah, good stuff. And we got one final national day, and it's Job Action Day. You don't have to be dissatisfied with your career to participate in Employment Focus Day. Gainful employed looking or contemplating a career change. It's important to always be prepared to keep your options open. Inspecting the current job market can be a valuable tool, whether you're curious or not.
Yeah, no, it's always good to keep your options open, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. And you may be able to find that job that you weren't necessarily looking for. Sometimes, you'll be ready to leave a job, and then you'll go and try and head to another job, and you're like, oh, they're not looking for what I wanted to do now, even though they were looking for it a few months ago. So always keep that job availability open, because there's a lot of great opportunities that you can just walk right by.
That's right. And job market is always changing. Speaking of that, our Twins ended their season. They kind of ended it well. The middle part and the beginning were not as great, but we love our partnership with the Twins. We play Twins bingo during the baseball season right now during this time, and we have a great E-Tab game called Twins Win, and you can play it wherever Pilot games are played.
Yeah, pick a lucky batter in the bonus round, and if you pick the right one, you'll be winning that home run derby bonus round and some big chunks of cash.
Yeah, love it. Super fun. We got $7 line, $7 large M, and an $8,932 coverall here on a game number 6.
Oh yeah, and now it's time to head into the twiking zone. I think it's from the back room. The back room. That's where the sound's coming from.
That's where it's coming from? Oh,
yeah, the back room.
We never talk about that.
But let's talk about the twiking zone. That is something we could talk about. Right. And in 10th place, we got Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park with 127,000 points. With 142,000 points in 9th place, we got Kick It over at Bleachers.
Got Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven win that $7 line prize. Now we're working on that large M.
Oh yeah, in 8th place, we got Putz at Willard's Bar Bacchus, 146,000 points. With 166,000 points in 7th place, we got Joni at VFW North St. Paul. 6th place, it's Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven with 168,000 points. With 178,000 points in 5th place, we got Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine. In 4th place, we got Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 181,000 points. The reigning champion, Elsa.
That's correct.
In 3rd place, we got SNS at Muddy Cow Brooklyn Park, taking home 193,000 points. But now we're going to get into the 200,000 point club, because in 2nd place, we got Lucky Tim at American Legion Shakopee with 246,000 points. But with 318,000 points in 1st place, it's Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue, the only player in the 300,000 point club.
Nicely done, guys. Well, let's take a look at these locations. In 10th place, we got Mitigers Sports Hub in La Crescent with 205,000 points. That's right, we're already in the 200,000 point club. In 9th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood with 217,000 points.
And we got Team BG Vikes over at Birdie Golf in Woodbury, taking home that $7 large gem as we have a nice little run-up for this jackpot.
Yeah, let's see if anybody gets it right here, right now.
Doesn't look like it's happening. We're moving on to a $10 must-go prize.
There it is. So in 8th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon, the reigning champions, in that 8th place spot with 229,000 points. With 252,000 points over in South Haven, it's Corky's Bar in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights with 274,000 points. In 5th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center with 279,000 points.
We got Bella 181 taking home that at VFW Brainerd, taking home $10.
Nicely done, Bell. Then in 4th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 298,000 points. You predicted that Fridley, I think, was going to get in the 300,000 point club. Yep. It looks like getting super, super close to see if they can do that even today. With 359,000 points, we're jumping in to the 300,000 point club over in Mapleview. It's the Mapleview Lounge in 3rd place. We're going to jump right back out of the 300,000 point because we're going into that 500,000 point club, and it's a big shakeup, that is for sure, because in 2nd place, moving back from 1st place into 2nd, it's VFW Spring Lake Park now with 523,000 points. So they actually added points but fell back. But who was the big riser? Well, jumping all the way up into 1st place, it's Corner Barn Goodhue with 534,000 points.
That's some crazy point adds that the Corner Barn Goodhue's been able to do over this last few weeks, just getting to that 1st place spot. But we always give out a bunch of jackpots in the E-tabs. We talked about our over at Atomic Star Tavern where they gave out 5 jackpots just yesterday.
Right.
But we're going to be highlighting one of the E-tabs, and that's Buku Bucks. Head to the woods in search of big bucks, play beer pong at deer camp, or test your shooting skills in the Buku Bucks hunting bonus and win trophy prizes.
Yeah, of course, if hunting's not your thing, well, you could try out any of Pilot Games' over 50 charitable E-tab games. You can play anytime for huge prizes up to $1,500. You got 85% payouts, small bets, 50 cents to $5. Awesome bonuses and free play rounds in all of them.
Yeah, definitely love those bonus rounds. Always have a lot of fun seeing what kind of creative bonus round they make up for the game.
Right.
Because they're all very unique in their own way.
It's amazing how unique they are.
Yeah, super fun stuff. So go check out the E-tabs, but also go check out PGL.world.
Oh, yeah.
Because those players, they compete for points and have access to insider information. All you got to do is search up PGL.world, and then you can create a sign up that can not only sign you up for the PGL competition, but also you can use it to sign into the Player Connect app.
Oh yeah. Then we got some new players that have just joined the family. It's TNT, S Bubba, J Stads, Yak, 2102, Solobones, and
Seems like a nice relaxing name right there with
Made me yawn. It's like after you take a drink of like a 7-Up.
Yeah, you're like, Yeah, definitely some good stuff. But I talked about what you can do, that you could sign into the Player Connect app.
Yep.
But what can you do in that Player Connect app?
Oh.
You can watch streams.
Yes.
You can even message in on those streams so that we can see what's happening with you guys. But probably the most fun thing that's available right now is the sports link on there. And as soon as you click that, you'll be able to see the e-tip boards for this week. Choose 5 squares for the Vikings versus the Ravens Sunday, November 7th. Points are then awarded for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter. You can play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you got to do is launch that app and select the sports link.
Yeah, no, it's super fun. We play it each week, and we always have a great time. We don't usually win, but
you're feeling pretty good about yourself.
I am right now. I know, because I got the double win. There it is.
M. Zimmer over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking that line prize of $7.
Yeah, because in 3rd place, we had Lou Bear with 1,000 points. Lou Bear, one of our probably, I heard you guys talking about this a cup of Joe when I was working production, that probably has accumulated the most points in the sports league of any player.
Yes, has to be. Wins almost every week.
Yeah, does an awesome job with that. Brand new player, we just read it in the new names, and that's Yak 2102, got 1,500 points.
Oh, yeah?
Which is really good. But then our number one player was Jay Ruggs, winning 2 of the 4 quarters and getting 3,000 points.
Yeah, I wonder who that could be.
I don't know, but he used this really highly technical technique, and he did a line.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right in the middle, too. It was genius. Ingenious.
Genius.
But yeah, good job to all those winners taking home those PGL points. Good job, John, taking home the most amount of those PGL points, getting 2 of the quarters done.
Yeah, getting 2 of the quarters. Lou Bear got a quarter. Yak 2102 got a quarter, but J Ruggs got 2.
Oh yeah, killing it, getting those PGL points, and we got some players that have been really getting those PGL points.
Yeah, they sure have. In 10th place, we got Fishy24 over at Sherry Sports Saloon with 894,000 points. With 930,000 points over at the Underground Bar and Grill, it's Drumsky in 9th place. 8th place, we got Gramps over at Gino's Bar and Grill with 969,000 points. With 986,000 points over at Malone's Bar and Grill, it's Sloppy in 7th place. Then we jump into the 1 million point club. In 6th place, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville. She's got 1,030,000 points.
But before you get to that top 5, we got Missy over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, taking home $7. And we've already moved on to the Musco prize on the coverall of $10.
With 1,099,000 points over at Winners in Sartell, it's T-Max 750 in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Forget UD over at the VFW Austin with 1,150,000 points. But with 1,157,000 points, so tight between those two. Here we go, before I get into that though.
We got Big D, Marty 1, and Elsa all splitting that $10 Musco prize. Marty 1 at Steve O's, Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, and Big D at L&M Bar.
Yeah, so with 1,157,000 points at the Underground Bar and Grills, Horizon Brazo in 6th place. In 2nd place, we've got SpongeBob over at Eagle St. James with 1,303,000 points. But with 1,486,000 points over at the roadside, it's our number 1 player in the state of Minnesota, Devoided.
Yeah, good job, Devoided. But let's head into the location side of things.
This one shocks me.
Yeah,
got knocked out.
Falling out of the standings is Leo's Bar in Newmarket. Had been in the standings for a while now, but got bumped back from 9th all the way out of the standings.
Yeah.
Well, the new number 10 player is Beck's Pub in Becker with 3,050,000 points. The number 9 location has moved up from 10th to 9th, and that's Neeson's Gaylord with 3,053,000 points.
So tight there, too.
Yeah, but with 3,398,000 points in 8th place, we got Root River Saloon in Lanesboro. 7th place, it's the Underground Bar Grill in Mankato with 3,420,000 points. With 3,486,000 points in 6th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids. But they've been both bumped out. Both Underground Bar and Grill and Danny's Dugout got bumped back by this location. And that's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, moving all the way from 7th to 5th, now has 3,551,000 points.
So tight between all those locations. Like, when you look at 8th through 5th, it's super tight.
Yeah, anybody's game in that one.
Yeah.
But in 4th place, we head into the 4 million point club, and it's Moose Lodge Wait Park in St. Cloud with 4,069,000 points. With 4,120,000 points, well, let's get that fixed. In 3rd place, we got Cabin Bar in Nicolette. We're going to be going to this lovely blue screen for just a second, and we should be fixed up in just a moment. But in 2nd place right now is VFW Northfield with 4,370,000 points. With 4,503,000 points in 1st place, we got the Neighborhood Tavern in Effie having a really good season this year.
They have been crushing it, that's for sure. Speaking of good seasons, our Wild are 5-3-0 on the season, having a great season. We did come up just a little bit short, losing 4-1 to those Colorado Avalanche, but we can redeem ourselves on Tuesday. That's just tomorrow when we take on the Ottawa Senators at 7 p.m. And we're super excited about, of course, we do our Wild Wednesdays. We love our partnership with the Minnesota Wild, and we've got that great ETAB game Let's Go Wild. Played at your favorite Minnesota bar. Always one of your guys' favorite, most played E-tabs.
Oh, yeah, definitely a great E-tab to play, and definitely great watching that Minnesota Wild play so far this season.
Yeah, really great season.
But we need some luck heading their way because they
Toss
started off 4-0,
Yes.
and now they've lost 3 of their last 4 games.
Yes.
And so we need to pick it up on our side by sending them some more luck by playing the E-tab game. Let's go Wild. But soon you guys are going to be playing on Wild Wednesday. Primetime bets. It's going to be where we match up PGL locations and players with handicaps and a lot of bragging rights. You do not want to miss out on it.
No, that is for sure. But let's check in on our fishing report over at the Lake of the Woods up on the northwest angle. Fall fishing up at the angle continues strong. Most anglers are using a jig and minnow or jig and plastics when boating into Canada for walleyes. Some areas, walleyes continue to be stacked and big numbers of fish are being caught. Gold, pink, and or glow colored jigs and spinners are doing well. Reminder, no live, frozen, or dead bait being able to be transported over the border from the U.S. into Canada. Consequently, anglers boating into Ontario waters reporting various plastics on their jigs and spinners working great. Various areas of structure such as points, reefs, and sand areas in neck down areas continue to hold good fish, 12 to 26 feet in the range depending upon the spot. Big crappies are being caught on jigs and minnows in 24 to 30 foot adjacent to structures. Muskie action continues to be strong. Jigging large baits has boated good numbers of fish as well as casting and trolling. Travel to and from the angle via vehicle through the 40 miles of Canada is open. Boating into Canadian waters is now open as well. You're going to want to, just be careful as you're going to cross over into those waters. Just make sure you're doing everything right.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
Definitely make sure you're keeping everything right. It looks like we're probably going to be missing this next game, and we'll be heading straight into the enrolling screen of game number 9.
Right. So we'll get all the details of what happened in game number 8 that you guys accomplished from Jordy as we check all that out. But you guys can still hear the lovely, soothing sounds of our voices, I'm sure. And so we'll just keep on talking.
Keep on keeping on. But we got a little reminder for you guys, and that's too, when you play Pilot games, share those picks with us. We love getting those picks and seeing your smiling faces. If you win a jackpot, hold up your iPad and let us see your happy face holding that jackpot message. Send us a picture of you playing with your friends or your favorite bartender. You can share those pics with us on Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames. You can also now post them by just putting the lovely hashtag right here.
Yeah.
Hashtag Pilot Games, and we'll be able to see those player picks. We want to also see those newly installed Pilot TVs. So if you're playing at a bar that has just recently installed a Pilot TV, snap a photo of that so that we can share those right here as well.
Absolutely. And make sure you're with us next Sunday as our Vikings take on those Ravens right at noon. And we'll be broadcasting with you guys at 11:30. We'll kick off our game day special.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. I'm excited about it. I think the biggest thing, though, right now for our Vikings getting ready for the Ravens is getting the run game right.
Yeah, we got to get that run game going. It's still just, it felt like late in the game against the Cowboys. Our run game did look pretty good.
It did.
But it just didn't feel like early on in the season that we've been really been able to get the running game.
Well, Dalvin Cook is a perennial top 5 rusher yards.
Right.
Like rushing yards, usually he's within the top 5 in the entire NFL.
Absolutely.
He gets the carries to do so most seasons. And so I'm expecting him to pick it up as the season continues.
Sure.
But I just need the entire team to pick up in the run blocking as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's the run game is a team deal, and so it takes you want to find good running backs in the NFL, find good offensive line. That's how you're going to find good running backs.
Exactly. And so we're hoping our guys can improve in that aspect for sure. As you know, that right side of the line is really good at pass blocking, but I don't necessarily see them as dominant run blockers quite yet with Ali Udo and Brian O'Neill. Brian O'Neill, he's a fine run blocker. But Ali Udo, he struggles a little bit more in the run blocking side of things, where then you got Ezra Cleveland and Christian Darrisaw, which they are physically dominant guys, but they just don't have the, they don't necessarily have the skill yet to dominate play in and play out in that run game.
Absolutely. We're not sure what happened with game number 8. We know we're getting enrolled here in game number 9 of the broadcast. If we get any more details about game number 8, we'll let you guys know what's going on or what happened. But we got just under a minute left to get enrolled in this next game, game number 9 of the broadcast. It's just 25 cents a card. You can play up to 36 cards around. So make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you push play. We got an looks like over $9,000 in total prizes in this next game. So make sure that we get ready to roll. You make sure you get you push play and you're ready to go in game number 9.
Yeah, yes, definitely play the E-Tab game though for our Vikings victory. Yeah. We love Vikings victory.
Fun, yeah.
Lots of fun and a really good sound. We like using it on our broadcast sometimes too.
Yeah,
definitely has a
jazzy
good one.
Little tune.
It definitely is. But we are always in a jazzy little tune when we are in the Jackpot Hunter games. Sure. And we're going to be running that from 4 all the way till 6. And there's some great jackpots, but there's also some great Jackpot Hunter points that can go out during that.
Yeah, we hit $9,000 exactly on this jackpot. So that's fun.
In game number 9.
In game number 9. Super lucky. This is all lucky. We'll see where it ends up. I feel the luck on this for sure. But on the player side of the happy hours,
yes,
we got Lula Finn over at American Legion Shakopee with 19,000 points. Then we jump into a 4-way tie in 6th place. We got PB at TJ's Tavern on and off sale. Short Bus at Broadway Pizza, Maple Grove. Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards. Joni at Bleachers, all with 20,000 points. But we got a winner in the line prize. It's SNS over at Willie McCoy's of Andover. Now we're working on this large M, and I'm working on this top 10. In 5th place, we got Jim Rocks over at American Legion Stillwater with 21,000 points. With 22,000 points over at Country Lounge, this is Curtis J in 4th place. 3rd place, we got Bowl over at the Corner Bar Goodhue with 24,000 points. Then we jump into the 25,000 point club with 27,000 points over at American Legion Rice. You got one away in 2nd place. In 1st place, we got the reigning champion and current 1st place player is Yags 370 over at the Riverboat with 38,000 points.
Yeah, in the location side with 32,000 points. In 10th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. 34,000 points. It's Bleachers in Maplewood in 9th place. 8th place, Carboni's Pizzeria and Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids is the location with 35,000 points. With 41,000 points in 7th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store Akeley. 6th place, it's our American Legion Shakopee with 46,000 points. With 50,000 points in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 3rd place, a 2-way tie between American Legion Rice and Riverboat Depot and Sartell, both with 58,000 points. With 62,000 points in 2nd place, we got Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids. 1st place is Country Lounge in St. Paul with 69,000 points.
Wow, wow, wow. Nicely done, guys. All right, well, we're going to try to get through these celebrity birthdays?
Oh, yeah, we'll speed run through these celebrity birthdays. But we got a winner in this large gem, Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with $6 in her pocket. Yeah. But first celebrity birthday, 1935, Gary Player, PGL golfer, 9-time major title winner.
Yeah, nicely done. Then Elsa getting another win in that coverall. Huge point implications in our top 10. That is the reigning champion, Elsa, getting it done over there at Titan Sports Saloon. And getting into our second celebrity birthday in 1943, it's Tom Mack, NFL Hall of Fame offensive lineman, 11-time Pro Bowler.
Wow, 11-time, that's super impressive. Born in 1947, we got Ted Hendricks, college and NFL Hall of Fame linebacker, 8-time Pro Bowl, and 4-time Super Bowl champ.
Nicely done, Ted. In 1957, we got Lyle Lovitz, singer-songwriter, huge country singer, and also briefly married to Julia Roberts, which I think is his greatest claim to fame.
Ah, lucky man. Born in 1960.
Not a very handsome man.
Really? Well, good for him.
Yeah.
Born in 1960, we got Fernando Valzula, MLB Hall of Fame pitcher, had a no-hitter in 1990, a 6-time All-Star, and was the Cy Young Award winner.
Yeah, nicely done. Also born on the same day, same year, 1960, it's Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, from 2011 till now.
Wow, born in 1972. We got Jenny McCarthy, model, was in did Playboy Playmate, and is a TV personality in The View.
Yeah. Then in 1977, Steve Hutchinson, NFL offensive guard, 7-time Pro Bowler. I think he played for a while for the Vikings, actually.
Oh yeah, definitely could help our run woes for sure.
Yeah.
Next, born in 1979, we got Coco Crisp, MLB
Great
outfielder, World Series champ, and is the AL stolen base leader.
I think goes down as one of the greatest sports names.
Oh, for sure. I mean, your name's Coco Crisp.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then born in 1981, it's Tivia Robertson. She's a pop and R&B singer. She was part of Destiny's Child.
Wow.
Yeah, Say My Name. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you're part of Destiny's Child, you become on this list.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Robertson.
Yeah.
Next, we got some Timberwolves news. As the Timberwolves slipped to 3-2 on a last-second loss against the Denver Nuggets, where we failed to complete 2 game-tying attempts at the free throw line. But we have another shot tonight at 7 p.m. against the Magic.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a little bit of we'll catch a little magic versus the Magic. Some weird Minnesota facts. Minnesota produces more turkeys each year than there are people in California.
Wow, that is insane. Well, their turkey production is 44 to 46 million annually.
Yes.
The California population, 38 million people.
Yeah, so crushed them. Didn't just beat them by a little. We crushed them.
By almost 10 million.
I guess you guys are going to have to get busy over there in California because we're producing turkeys.
Turkey Central.
Yeah.
Well, that means that the turkeys outnumber us in Minnesota.
Yes. Well, we're getting enrolled in game number 10, just the last game of the broadcast, just seconds away from getting into that. But we got a great this day in history.
Oh, yeah, the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Rome is one of Italian artist Michelangelo's finest works, was exhibited to the public for the first time November 1st, 1512.
Yeah, that's a little bit of time ago.
Wow, Michelangelo Bernardi, the greatest of the Italian Renaissance artists, was born in the small village of Caprice in 1475. The son of the government administrator, he grew up in Florence, a center of early Renaissance movement, and became the artist's apprentice at age 13. Demonstrating obvious talent, he was taken under the wing of Lorenzo de Medici, the ruler of the Florentine Republic, and a great patron of the arts.
You got Lucky 3 over at Shooter's Bar and Fountain in Whitecoff, getting that $7 line prize.
Yeah, after demonstrating his mastery of sculpture in such works as the Pieta and David, I definitely know David.
Yep.
He was called to Rome in 1508 to paint the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. The chief consecrated space in the Vatican.
Yeah, nicely done, Michelangelo.
I think that's going to be remembered forever. That ceiling painting that he's done.
It would be a tragedy if we ever lost it. That is for sure. Just like the great charities that we spotlight each week, be a travesty if we ever lost all the great work that they do in the communities throughout Minnesota.
Oh yeah, and this week we are highlighting the Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of that.
Yeah, since 1940, the Northeast Lions have been dedicated to serving the people of Northeast Minneapolis and St. Anthony Village. They are a hands-on, volunteer, and active fundraisers that are doing a bunch to help out your guys' community.
Well, speaking of that, we got Crazy with a K over there at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in the Hilltop, getting that large M. Jackpot? No.
Not quite. $11 must-go prize on this final game. And if you want to support the Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club, head over to the 1029 bar. It's a great bar. You can get some good food, play some Pilot games, and have a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Help out those Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club at the 1029 bar.
And here we go. We got Brad and SNS both one ball away. Now a bunch of people join them like Marty One, Player, and Put, all trying to take home this $11 must-go prize. And the winner is Lucky 3.
And Puts.
Wait, no, there's a lot of SNS. Lucky 3, Puts, and Vinny Knott all splitting that one. Vinny Knott at Shooter's Bar Fountain in Weinkauf. Puts at Lucky's Tavern. Lucky 3 at Shooter's Fountain. It's the same as Vinny Knott. And then we got SNS at Willie McCoy's of Andover, all splitting that $11 must-go prize.
As we predicted earlier in the show, look at how that's starting to take a trend. People adding "not" to their name. We'll see if that continues as the day rolls on. Have a great day out there, guys. And remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See ya. But also, every single day, you're earning points towards the Twiking Zone.
In 10th place, we have got loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park. Already in the 100,000 point club with our 10th player because Loser Dave has 119,000 points with 139,000 points over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus. It's Puts in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Kick It over at Bleachers with 142,000 points. With 161,000 points, it's Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven sitting in 7th place. Then in 5th place, we've got a two-way tie right here in the middle of our standings, and it's Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley jumping up to tie it up with Joni at VFW North St. Paul. They both have 166,000 points. Then with 172,000 points, it's our reigning champion, Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon in 4th place. Then in 3rd place, we've got SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza, Coon Rapids with 178,000 points. Wow. Yeah, they've been tearing it up, but here's even a more bigger tear up. We jump from the 100,000 point club now to the 200,000 point club with 238,000 points. It's Lucky Tim at American Legion Shakopee sitting in 2nd place, but we don't stay long. We're going to Euro step our way over into the 300,000 point club with 301,000 points. Over at the Corner Bar, Goodhue, our #1 player in the state of Minnesota, not lucky.
Oh, that is some big-time scores for some big-time players. But the location side of things, they've had even bigger scores. Ooh. Yes, in 10th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent, the only player in the 100,000 point club with 190,000 points. Now, with 214,000 points in 9th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood. In 8th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, the reigning champs with 215,000 points. With 242,000 points in 7th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 6th place, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 255,000 points. With 278,000 points in 5th place, we got American Legion Fridley. Just 1,000 points ahead of them. Okay. Really close right here with 279,000 points. In 4th place, we got Lakefront Bar in the center. Now, we're going to hop on over to the 300,000 point club because in 3rd place, we got Mapleview Lounge 2 with 345,000 points. Now, we don't stay in that 300,000 point club for long because we're already in the 400,000 point club in 2nd place because it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 494,000 points.
They're just barely in that 400,000 point club. They're getting close to jumping up a club themselves.
Oh, yeah, and they're going to have to do so if they want to catch up to this #1 location because they just did it over the weekend. It's Corner Bar and Goodhue, who now have exactly 500,000 points.
Well, getting into the half milli club is a big deal. So, yeah, make sure you're in the Twiking Zone. You're playing it each and every day. It's 7 days a week from 12 to 1. Hey guys, it has been an awesome Season X PGL. Just points upon points upon points and jackpots. Everything's been going crazy.
Oh yeah, it really has been, as there are some really tight races. A lot of players getting to that 1 million point club, but let's get it started off in 10th place. It's Fishy24 Sherry Sports Saloon with 851,000 points. With 925,000 points in 9th place, we got Gramps over at Gino's Bar and Grill. Then over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 930,000 points in 8th place, we got Drumskeet. Then in 7th place, it's Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 933,000 points. A really tight race between him and Drumskeet. Then it's Nixon in 6th place, the last player outside the 1 million point club, playing at Roseville VFW with 969,000 points. Now let's head on over to the 1 million point club with 1,045,000 points in 5th place. We got T-Max 750 at Howie's Corner Bar, a newcomer just last week. In 4th place, we got Horizon Brazo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,092,000 points. Now really close between this 1,096,000 point player in 3rd place. It's Forget You D at VFW Austin. Really tight between him and Brizo. We'll be seeing who can come out on top this week.
Yeah.
But in 2nd place, we got SpongeBob at Eagles St. James with 1,303,000 points. But then with 1,380,000 points in 1st place, we have Devoided at the roadside, still holding on to that #1 spot.
I'm got my eye on 2 of those races, that T-Max 750 Brizo and Forget You D race and that SpongeBob Devoided race. It should be a fun one down the stretch.
Oh yes, they got to be out there on those Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Sundays.
Yeah, you can't miss a day. Well, in the location side of things, we've got some nice races going on there as well. In 10th place, we start off in the 2 million point club. It's with Beck's Pub in Becker with 2,794,000 points. Then with 2,961,000 points in New Market, it's Leo's Bar in 9th place. Then we jump out of the 2 million point club and right over into the 3 million point club. In 8th place, Root River Saloon in Lanesboro, 3,187,000. But then with 3,271,000, you just take a little walk over to St. Cloud, you find Howie's Sports Bar and Grill, and you've got yourself the 7th place location. Whether you're looking for the 6th place location, that's the Underground Bar and Grill. They're in Mankato. They've got 3,275,000 points. That's right, super tight between 7th and 6th place there. With 3,486,000 though, in Sauk Rapids, it's Danny's Dugout in 5th place. Then in 4th place, we got Moose Lodge Wake Park. Right over in St. Cloud, they've got 3,662,000 points. But with 3,960,000 points, knocking on 4th million point door, maybe get in this week over it's Cabin Bar in Nicolette in 3rd place. But then we're going to jump on over to the 4 million point club because we've got 2 locations there, but a little bit of a shakeup. Moving back a slot. Wasn't first, now's in 2nd place. It's the VFW Northfield. 4,076,000 points. But with 4,120,000 points, that's right, super tight here. Anything can happen. Over in Effie, it's our #1 location, Neighborhood Tavern.
Oh yeah, well that is a lot of points going around, a lot of fun. I know you guys are having a lot of fun at those locations, so make sure you guys are coming out to all of our fun PGL nights.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and we love playing Jackpot Hunter all the time, 7